स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः। यथाग्नेर्दाहिका शक्ति रामकृष्णे स्थिता हिया सर्वविद्यास्वरूपां तां शारदां प्रणमाम्यहम्। नमः श्रीयतिराजाय विवेकानन्दसूरये सच्चित्सुखस्वरूपाय स्वामिने तापहारिणे गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुर्साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन अनेकजन्मसम्प्राप्तः कर्मबन्धविदाहिने आत्मज्ञानप्रदानेन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। मन्नाथो श्रीजगन्नाथो मद्गुरुः श्रीजगद्गुरुः ममात्मा सर्वभूतात्मा तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। Let us spend few minutes in silence and meditation. Let us offer our salutations to the all-pervading blissful spirit in any name or form we like. Let us by all means try to feel the divine contact. Let us offer our salutations to Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna, Ma Sharda Devi and Swami Vivekananda, and Sri Adi Shankaracharya, and all great teachers, all great saints in the whole world. May they inspire us with love for the truth. Visualize the divine form of Sri Ramakrishna, Ishtadevata, in your heart. Let us recite the Dhyana Shlokas. Hridaya Kamala Madhye Rajitam Nirvikalpam सदसदखिलभेदा अतीतं एकस्वरूपं प्रकृतिविकृतिशून्यं नित्यमानन्दमूर्तिं विमलपरमहंसं रामकृष्णं भजामः विमलपरमहंसं रामकृष्णं भजामः. Let us meditate, let us think, let us worship Sri Ramakrishna, who is Vimala, without any stain, who is Paramahamsa, the great swan, who is Nityam Anandamurtim, the embodiment of eternal bliss, devoid of the 6 modifications from Prakriti to Vikriti, from birth to death. Who is of the one undivided form. And where do we meditate? Hridaya Kamala Madhye, the center of our heart, center of our chest is the Dhyana Kshetra. Nirupamamati sukshmam nishprapancham niriham gagana sadrishamisham sarvabhutadhivasam trigunarahita satchid brahmarupam varenyam vimalaparamahamsam Ramakrishnam bhajamaha Vimalaparahamsam Ramakrishnam bhajamaha. Sri Ramakrishna, Ishtadevata, resides in the heart of all beings, Sarva Bhutadhivasam. He is beyond the 3 gunas of Sattva, Rajas and Tamas, Triguna Rahita Satchid, and he is Satchidananda Swarupa, Satchid Brahma Rupam, and he is the great swan without any stain, Paramahamsa, Vimala, Ramakrishnam bhajamaha. Now let us pray for the well-being of all people, for the health and peace of the entire world. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramayah, Sarve bhadrani pashyantu ma kaschid dukkha bhag bhavet. May all be happy, may all be peaceful, may all see what is good, realize what is good, do what is useful to others. May all be enlightened everywhere, may all be healthy and happy everywhere. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityorma amrutangamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. We come to the end of Bhaja Govindam classes. Subject ends today with shloka number 20 and 21, 19 and 20. Conclusion. Before that, two important points from the previous shloka, which is Guru Charanambuja Nirpara Bhakta. So we shall chant the first shloka, then 19th, 18th, then go to the others. Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Modhamate. Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Modhamate. Samprapte sannihite kale nahi nahi rakshat dukram karane. Samprapte sannihite kale nahi nahi rakshat dukram karane. Guru charanambuja nirbhara bhakta. Guru charanambuja nirbhara bhakta. Samsarada chiradbhava mukta. Samsarada chiradbhava mukta. Sendriya manasa niyamadevam. Sendriya manasa niyamadevam. Drakshasi nija hridayastham devam. Drakshasi nija hridayastham devam. Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Modhamate. Samprapte sannihite kale nahi nahi rakshat dukram karane. Guru charanambuja. Ambuja is a lotus. And his charana, his feet are like a lotus. So beautiful, so cooling and free, and it will make you free from the samsara. So in our tradition, in Sanatana Dharma, in Hindu Dharma, we have this Guru Shishya Parampara. Gukaro andhakarastu rukarat tannivartakaha andhakara nivartyat guru riti abhidiyate. Who is a guru? One who indicates, one who shows the mistakes of the disciple. Andhakara, the Ajnana. Will he leave him in the road like that? No. He holds him by the hand and takes him the other side. Tamaso ma jyotirgamaya. That is the work of the Guru, sacrifice of the Guru. So the teachings of the Guru, which comes from the Shastras, which come from the Rishis of India, which comes from Brahma, and beyond Brahma is the Brahman, supreme consciousness. The Bhagavad Gita, Dhyana Shloka, the last Shloka, Sridhara Swami, while writing the Dhyana Shlokas, he says, Yo Brahmanam vidadati purvam yo vai vedamsya prahinoti tasmai. No, this is from Shvetaswara Upanishad, but Sridhara Swami says, Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Marutaha Stunvanti Divyaistavaihi Vedai Sanga Padakramo Panishadaihi Gayanti Yam Samagaha Dhyanavastita Tadgatena Manasa Pashyanti Yam Yogino Yasyantam Navidu Sura Asura Ganaha Devaya Tasmai Namaha. That being who is unknown by the ordinary mind, by the asuras and the suras, who is found only in meditation. Dhyanavastita tadgatena manasa pashyanti yam yogino. The yogis realize him in their meditation. Yo Brahma, Yam Brahma, Varunendra, Rudra, Marutaha. All these Rudra, Brahma, Vishnu are singing his glory, Samagana, Vedapata. So in our tradition we have got three gurus. One is the Paramaguru, the Supreme Being as the Guru. Sri Ramakrishna also says, Satchidananda alone is the Guru. Satchidananda alone is the Guru. When somebody is addressing him as Guru, he was unhappy. He says, no, I am not the Guru. Parabrahma alone is the Guru. Satchidananda alone is the Guru. And the second is the Antaryamin, the inner Guru, who is the guiding force for all our good actions. And the third is the human Guru, the Manava Guru. The Manava Guru gets the Shakti, gets the blessings from his Guru, from the Adi Guru. And then the disciples are in the right track. So, Guru Parampara in Ramakrishna tradition, in Shankara tradition, in Ramanuja tradition, in Madhvacharya tradition, Chaitanya tradition. So many traditions we have. So in spite of being Advaita, Shankara starts his works with Guru Charana Ambuja, offering to his Guru. What happens when the Guru teaches? The teachings of the Guru churn the intellect of the student. Manthana, Chalakadam. Lot of churning goes on in the subconscious mind. That's why the receptacle, the vessel should be very, very good. You can't put curd or milk in a used vessel. So the preparation is important. That is why we insist on mantra diksha, preparation. Not just coming and taking mantra. It affects the Guru. The Shishya has to be qualified. Minimum qualification. So churning takes place of the intellect of the student. However dull it may be or he may be, gradually this grows into conviction, which in turn stirs the heart and awakens its emotional vigor and sensitivity to accept the goal. Look at the development. Once the seed is sown, how much of growth takes place, how much of progress takes place. First is the churning, second is the conviction, and the third is the emotional vigor. With that he will continue his sadhana. So in Hinduism, the Guru is regarded as a personification of truth. Ajnana timirandhasya gnananjana shalakaya aneka janma samprapta karmabandha vidahine mannatha Shri Jagannatho madguru Shri Jagadguruhu Brahmanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Gnanamurtim Guru, Guru, Guru. Shiva comes as Dakshinamurti as the Guru. He is young, the Shishyas are old. Dakshinamurti Stotram, we get this idea. And just by a look, silence, the Guru removes all the doubts of the Shishya. Like Ramana Maharshi. Very little talk. But people's doubts are cleared inside as the Antaryamin. He is held in high esteem and even worshipped. Gurureva Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. So this has to be practiced. Guru Krupa, Guru Krupa, Guru Krupa. Kripahi Kevalam, Kripahi Kevalam, Kripahi Kevalam. Guru Charanambuja Nirbhara Bhakta. The disciple is encouraged to work and discover and realize the truth all by himself. Sadhana karo. Guru is there, but you have to do the sadhana. Sri Ramakrishna could have done everything by himself, but he made the disciples work for it. He did not allow them to sleep. He did not allow them to waste time. He was a taskmaster. He was an inspirer. He was giving them the vigor, the vyakulata. When will you realize God? When will you realize God? When will you realize God? That is the seeker attitude that we should develop. Irrespective of your age, irrespective of your background, irrespective of your language. Acharya says, oh devotee of the lotus feet of the teacher, may you become liberated soon from samsara. Samsara dachirad bhava muktaha. Without delay, achirena. No postponement. Achirenad bhava muktaha. Be free very quickly. For that, what you have to do? Guru charanam bhuja. Next. Look at Swamiji's Guru Stotra, his devotion, his love of Sri Ramakrishna, his Adi Guru, his everything is his. Sri Ramakrishna is everything for me. Sri Ramakrishna's one teaching is Swamiji's explanation, running commentary in English. That's all. Many times he has mentioned, if it has helped you, if it has elevated humanity, it is all my master's words. If it has confused you, it is mine. Swamiji's Guru Sandesha. How much he was devoted to his Guru. He says here, yes, Naradeva Deva Jaya Jaya Naradeva. God who has come in human form as Naradeva. Shakti Samudra Samuttata Rangam Darshita Prema Vijrumbita Rangam Samshaya Rakshasa Nasha Mahastram Yami Gurum Sharanam Bhava Vaidyam. I surrender to that Bhava Vaidya called Sri Ramakrishna. Advaya Tattva Samahita Chittam Projvala Bhakti Patavrita Vrittam Karma Kalevara Madbhuta Cheshtam Yami Gurum Sharanam Bhava Vaidyam. Naradeva Deva Jaya Jaya Naradeva. O Lord divine, glory unto thee. I take refuge in the divine master. This is the translation of this shloka. I take refuge. Sharanam Prapadye. He says here, Sharanam Bhava Vaidyam. I take refuge in the divine master, who are like a wave arising out of the ocean of cosmic energy. Shakti Samudhata Rangam. There is a cosmic energy flowing in this Brahmanda. From there a wave has come called Sri Ramakrishna. A beautiful idea. Who enactest your manifold divine play out of love infinite. Darshita Prema Vijrumbita Rangam. Vijrumbita Rangam. Because of your love, Prema, love of humanity, that they should not suffer in life, you showed your divine play in Dakshineshwar. Samshaya Rakshasa Nasha Mahastram. Samshaya Rakshasa Nasha Mahastram. Who are the destroyer of the demon of ignorance. Samshaya, Samshaya, Samshaya. Doubts, doubts, doubts. Unnecessary doubts. Without doing, Shishyas will get doubts. You have to understand properly, be patient and practice, then clearing the doubts will be easy. It is not doubt for doubt's sake. So he cleared all that. What did Sri Ramakrishna do? He gave an authentic stamp on the scriptures of our country. Second, he purified the paths in all the different sects in Hinduism. Whether it is Ganapatya, whether it is Kashmir Shaivism, whether it is Tantrikism, whether it is Bhakti, whether it is Gnana, he cleaned every path. Says, anybody can take. I have broken the pot of spirituality in the marketplace. Come and take, come and take. Why? Prema, prema, prema. Then he says, Swamiji says, who art the divine healer of the disease of worldliness? Samshaya Rakshasa Nashamahastram Yami Gurum Sharanam Bhava Vaidyam. The Guru is Bhava Vaidya, Bhava Roga Vaidya. Then, second shloka. Sorry. I take refuge in you. In you? In Sri Ramakrishna. Sharanam Bhava Vaidyam. I take refuge in you, who are established in the knowledge of the one without a second. Advaya Tattva Samahita Chittam. Sri Ramakrishna's uniqueness established in Advaita, the last stage in spirituality. Turyavastha, whose life is wrapped in the luminous garment of devotion. Projvala Bhakti Pata. Pata means cloth. Avritta, it is covered with that bhakti. Sri Ramakrishna was a bhakta outside, a gnani inside. Who was Swamiji? A gnani outside, a bhakta inside. That's why he could write these so much devoted shlokas on his master. He could not speak about Sri Ramakrishna, but he took a pen and when his bhava, in his devotion to Sri Ramakrishna, his Guru, he writes all these shlokas. He wrote the Arati Shloka, he wrote the Guru Stotra, he wrote Ramakrishna Stotra, Omri Mritam Tvamachalo Gunajit Gunedyaha. See, whose body is ever active in doing good to mankind, whose deeds are wonderful. Karma Kalevara Adbhuta Cheshtam, Yami Gurum Sharanam Bhava Vaidyam. This is the great tradition of the Guru Parampara we have. So having thought that, Shankara and his disciples say, Guru Charana Ambuja Nirbhara Bhaktaha. Sendriya Manasa Niyama Devam. Curb your senses. Control. Saha Indriya Manasa. The mind controls the senses. And the mind should be guided by the buddhi. Otherwise senses will do their own drama. They will take you to a gutter, they will take you to unwanted places. Because they want attraction, they want what you call the infatuation, they want instant gratification. So what is the suggestion here? Sendriya Manasa Niyama Devam. Curb your senses and your mind. Well, what will happen by that? Drakshyasi Nijahrida Yastham Devam. See the Lord within your heart. That experience. In the beginning stages of Guru Sadhana, first it is imagination. Second is visualization. Third is concentration. Fourth is meditation. And the fifth is realization. We go to that level. Guru will guide you at every stage. Go and take shelter at the feet of the Guru. So these main teachings end with surrendering to the Guru at his Charana Ambuja, so that we can be free from samsara. Bhavaroga Vaidya. He is the Vaidya. Next, shloka number 19. Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Modhamate, Samprapte Sannihite Kale Nahi Rakshat Dukrunkarani Modhakaschana Vayyakarano Dukrunkaranadhyayanadhurinaha Karanadhyayanadhurinaha Srimad Shankara Bhagavat Chishyai Srimad Shankara Bhagavat Chishyai Bodhita Asi Chodhita Karanaha Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Modhamate, Samprapte. Here the Acharyas take us back to the cause of these slokas, these 30 shlokas of the Bhaja Govindam, called Moha Mudgara. When Shankara is traveling in Kashi, he gets this grammarian, the old man, who is almost 75 or 80. And what is he doing? He is a mudha. Straight away Shankara fires at him, whips him up and says, Govindam bhaja he mudhamate nahi nahi rakshati dukrung karane. What is this dukrung karane? It is the dhatupata in Samskrita grammar. So it comes there, dukrung karane, it is the meaning of a verb. So when Shankara was moving in Kashi, he and other disciples came across this old man who was reciting the rules of Sanskrit grammar called Dhatupata, or the meaning of a Sanskrit verbal root. From morning till night, this man is only telling Dukrung Karane. He is memorizing at the age of 70 or 80. If he had done it at 18, 19, 20, it's okay. But what will he do? When he is wearing denture and when everything is gone, he has to think of God at that time. Why this grammar for him? Sri Ramakrishna was also like that. He says, too much of reading will confuse you. But at the same time, you should read. Grantha is granthi. It binds you, it confuses you. So many people will write so many things. Some will write positive, some will write negative, and you want to simply read everything. So you have to be very careful about your progress in spiritual life. So this man is not clear. He is confused and says, Dukrung Karane. Shankara comes across, his disciples also come across and say, what are you doing, sir? At this age also Dukrung Karane, Bhaja Govinda. That is what he told in this sloka. Mudha kaschana vayyakarano, silly grammarian. Lost in conning rules, Dukrung Karanadhyayana Durinaha. Dukrung Karanadhyayana Durinaha. And Srimad Shankara Bhagavad Shishyaihi. By the grace of Shankara and his disciples, what happened to him? Bodhita asi chodita karanaha. He was cleansed of his narrow vision. That is why spiritual life is not postponement. Spiritual life is now. Now you have to be spiritual. Other things you can postpone. Now you have to meditate. Now you have to do japa. Everything is in the present. That is reality. So this powerful Moha Mudgara started with Mudhamate, ended with Guru Charanambuja. Few shlokas from Shankara directly, few shlokas from his other disciples. By these verses, the Acharya is enlightening him that life is not for grammar but for self-knowledge. That is how he was educated or cleansed or admonished by Shankara and his disciples as Mudha. He woke up from his sleep and his narrow vision, and he continued his spiritual sadhana. That's why in English we say, spirituality don't postpone. If you have postponed for any reason, Dukrung Karane, stop somewhere and say, better late than never. Somewhere you start. As early as possible realize nothing else will help you. No shocks the world can take except Bhaja Govindam. Next sloka is also a conclusion of this. Again, Bhaja Govindam. And one important value comes here, Namasmarana. Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam Modhamate, Namasmarana Danyumapayam Nahi Pashyamo Bhavatarane. Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam Modhamate. And he says here, Namasmaranad Anyupayam. Take up anything, any yoga, any sadhana. Namasmarana is very, very important. Repetition of the name of God. The more you do, the better for your life. Purification of your antakarana. Namasmarana. Other than chanting the Lord's sweet names, there is none to cross life's ocean. Nahi pashyamo bhavatarane. Bhava means the world. How do you cross the world other than this? Namasmarana. So, Namasmarana has been given the greatest place in our traditions, in our dharma. Not much of lectures, not much of this. Namasmarana. Go on repeating the name. Smarinchukondi. Smaran Manan, Smaran Manan, Smaran Manan. If that you are able to do, your spiritual life is strong. It is on the right track. Other things, God's grace. Even if there is no guide in spiritual life, even if there is no guru, what is the option? Namasmarana. Take up Om Namah Shivaya. Take Hare Rama Hare Krishna. Take up Om Namo Bhagavate Ramakrishnaya. Take a Gayatri mantra, anything. Namasmarana, that which connects you. That is why there is a chapter in this book called Meditation and Spiritual Life on the power of the divine name. Power of the divine name. There, Sri Ramakrishna says, towards the end of the chapter, the holy thought, Namasmarana, brings about a certain harmony in the body and mind. Think that with each repetition of your mantra, what is a mantra? Mananat trayate iti mantraha. That which removes the bondages in the mind. Trayate, it gets removed, gets loosened. That is a mantra. Think that with each repetition of your mantra, you are becoming purer and purer. You cannot know the effect of japa at once. Most important thing in spiritual life is sahanam, sahanam, sarhanam, or patience, patience, patience. There's one class of people, the moment they sit, they want to become Buddhas. They may become Buddhus, mad people. There's no path, there's no progress, there's no training. They think everything is so easy. And because they don't get it, they lose faith in God and the Guru and telling why we should do all this. Then why the world is like this? You have to have enormous patience in Namasmarana. So he continues, you cannot know the effect of japa at once, but if you go on for some time, steadily and persistently, you will feel it. Namasmarana. And then after some years, you will be astonished to find what a great change has come over you. There is a great scope for experiment. This body is to be polarized and made rhythmic, at least to some extent. And the nerves too are to be polarized and made rhythmic. Through practice, we must make the body, the mind and the breath, all of them rhythmic. That is the purpose of Namasmarana. Then only can we come to have the proper mood for spiritual practices and meditation. And can do them in right earnest in the proper way. Everything else belongs to the preliminary step. Sri Ramakrishna used to compare Namasmarana to a chain. In the olden time, they do the seasoning of the wood. The big logs of wood are immersed in the water. They're deep in the water. You cannot see it. They will try a chain to it. By holding the chain, second chain, third chain, fourth chain, you can go deep into the waters and get that wood out. So Sri Ramakrishna says every nama, every japa is like a chain, a link in the chain, he says here. By holding to the chain and moving forward link by link, you finally touch the block. You touch the gold, touch the wood, which is deep inside the water. In the same way, each repetition of the name takes you nearer to God. Namasmarana. Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam. The sound calls up knowledge and knowledge brings us in touch with the divine. You should see that your japa becomes better and better in quality. You should do your japa consciously, intelligently, and have more and more of it as days pass by. Talk less, do japa more. Talk with God, not with the world. And says, always think of the chain and try to get hold of the next link. Thus you approach the divine more and more and prepare yourself for meditation. Do japa and dwell on your Ishta Devata. Nama Rupa Ek. Kaya Chaya. You hold a phone number, immediately you find the name, the Rupa of the form of that person in your mind. So Nama Rupa Ek. Kaya Chaya. Shadow and the actual object. So Ishta Devata and his name both go together. Through japa, the divine spirit will become more real than the world. And only then will real dhyana become possible. Do the first thing first, and then the next step will come by itself. So here, Shankara's Acharyas end here. Namasmaranad anya upayam nahi pashyamo bhavatarane. Other than chanting the Lord's sweet names, there is none to cross life's ocean. This is the means. Nama dhyana, rupa dhyana, guna dhyana, lila dhyana. Sri Ramakrishna's advice to all of us. Nama dhyana will take you to rupa dhyana. If you are not able to do nama dhyana and rupa dhyana, take the lila dhyana. Meditate on the stories. That's why Swadhyayam of Ramayana, Mahabharata, Bhagavata and Sri Ramakrishna Kathamrita is necessary for us to think about God. We visualize Sri Ramakrishna in Dakshineshwar, Sri Ramakrishna in Panchavati, Sri Ramakrishna in Balrambo's house, Sri Ramakrishna in Kamarpukur. Go with Sri Ramakrishna. Be in company with Sri Ramakrishna always. That is the advantage of Kathamrita. So, other than chanting the Lord's sweetest name, there is none to cross the ocean, cross life's ocean. So here we come to the end of Charpata Panjarika Stotram Samaptam. The disciples of Acharya Shankara's 18 shlokas have come to us, which is called Charpata Panjarika Stotram Samaptam. So what we will do now as an offering to Adi Shankaracharya, first 12 are Dvadasha Manjarika, written by Shankara. Other 20 are Charpata Panjarika by his disciples. He was also there, but the disciples were blessed maybe by the Guru, and they were giving different messages, different advice to the people. For all of us, what was happening, the grammarian was only a medium, we are all the beneficiaries. So many years, 8th century, Shankara composed this, and now we are in 21st century, 24th year. How pure, how powerful and how important these shlokas are, which is the key to Vedanta, key to Advaita Sadhana. So what we will do now, time is there, let us sing all the stotras and offer it to Adi Shankaracharya. Okay? Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Modhamate, Samprapte Sannihite Kale Nahi Nahi Rakshat डुकृङ्करणे मूढजहिः धनागमतृष्णां कुरु सद्बुद्धिं मनसि वितृष्णां यल्लभसे निजकर्मोपात्तं वित्तं तेन विनोदयचित्तं भज गोविन्दम् सम्प्राप्ते सन्निहिते काले नहि रक्षत् डुकृङ्करणे नारीस्तनभरनाभिदेशं दृष्ट्वा मागामोहावेशं एतन्मांसवसादिविकारं मनसि विचिन्तय वारं वारं भज गोविन्दम् सम्प्राप्ते सन्निहिते काले नहि रक्षति डुकृङ्करणे नलिनीदलगतजलमतितरलं तद्वज्जीवितमतिशयचपलं विद्धिव्याध्यभिमानग्रस्तं लोकं शोकहतं च समस्तं भज गोविन्दं लौडर विन्दं गोविन्दं भज मूढमते सम्प्राप्ते सन्निहिते काले नहि रक्षत् डुकृङ्करणे यावद्वित्तोपार्जनसक्त तावन्निजपरिवारो रक्त पश्चाज्जीवति जर्जर देहे वार्ता कोऽपि पृच्छति गेहे भज गोविन्दम् सम्प्राप्ते सन्निहिते काले नहि रक्षति यावत् पवनो निवसति देहे तावत् पृच्छति कुशलं गेहे गतवति वायौ देह पाये भार्या बिभ्यत् तस्मिन् काये भज गोविन्दं भज गोविन्दं गोविन्दं भज मूढमते अर्थमनर्थं भावय नित्यं नास्ति ततः सुखलेश सत्यं पुत्रादपि धनभाजा भीतिः सर्वत्रैषा विहिता रीतिः भज गोविन्दं भज गोविन्दम् बालस्तावत् क्रीडासक्त तरुणस्तावत् तरुणीसक्त वृद्धस्तावत् चिन्तासक्त परे ब्रह्मणि कोऽपि न सक्त भज गोविन्दं भज गोविन्दं गोविन्दं भज मूढमते काते कान्ता कस्ते पुत्र संसारोऽयमतीव विचित्र कस्य त्वं कुत आयात तत्त्वं चिन्तय तदिह भ्रात भज गोविन्दं भज गोविन्दं गोविन्दं भज मूढमते सम्प्राप्ते सत्संगत्वे निस्संगत्वं निस्संगत्वे निर्मोहत्वं निर्मोहत्वे निश्चलतत्वं निश्चलतत्वे जीवन्मुक्ति भज गोविन्दम् सम्प्राप्ते सन्निहिते काले नहि रक्षति वयसि गते कामविकार शुष्के नीरे कासार क्षीणे वित्ते कः परिवार ज्ञाते तत्त्वे संसार भज गोविन्दं भज गोविन्दं गोविन्दं भज मूढमते मा कुरु धन जन यौवन गर्वं हरति निमेषात् काल सर्वं मायामयमिदमखिलं हित्वा ब्रह्मपदं त्वं प्रविश विदित्वा भज गोविन्दं भज गोविन्दं गोविन्दं भज मूढमते सम्प्राप्ते सन्निहिते काले नहि रक्षति डुकृङ्करणे दिनयामिन्यौ सायं प्रातः शिशिरवसन्तौ पुनरायात कालक्रीणति गच्छत्यायु तदपि न मुञ्चति आशावायु भज गोविन्दं भज गोविन्दं गोविन्दं काते कान्ता धनगतचिन्ता वातुलकिं तव नास्ति नियन्ता त्रिजगति सज्जनसङ्गतिरेका भवति भवार्णवतरणे नौका भज गोविन्दं भज गोविन्दं गोविन्दं भज मूढमते सम्प्राप्ते सन्निहिते काले जटिलो मुण्डीलुञ्चितकेश काषायाम्बर बहुकृतवेश पश्यन्नपि न पश्यति मूढो हृदयनिमित्तं बहुकृतवेश भज गोविन्दं भज गोविन्दं गोविन्दं भज मूढमते अंगं गलितं फलितं मुण्डं दशनविहीनं जातं तुण्डं वृद्धो याति गृहीत्वा दण्डं तदपि न मुञ्चत्याशापिण्डं भज गोविन्दं भज गोविन्दं गोविन्दं भज मूढमते From fourth shloka, we'll continuously chant without going back to Bhaja Govindam. Time is over. Agre vanhi prishte bhanu ratrau chubuk samarpita janu karatala bhikshastarutala vasa tadapi namuncha tyasha pasha kurute ganga sagara gamanam व्रतपरिपालनमथवादानं ज्ञानविहीन सर्वमतेन मुक्तिं भजति न जन्म जन्मशतेन सुरमन्दिरतरुमूलनिवास शय्याभूतलमजिनं वास सर्वपरिग्रहभोग त्याग कस्य सुखं न करोति विराग योगरतो वा भोगरतो वा संगरतो वा संगविहीन यस्य नन्दति नन्दति नन्दत्येव भगवद्गीता किञ्चिदधीता गङ्गाजललवकणिका पीता सकृदपि येन मुरासि समर्चा क्रियते ते येन न चर्चा पुनरपि जननं पुनरपि मरणं पुनरपि जननी जठरे शयनम् इह संसारे बहुदुस्तारे कृपया पारे पाहि मुरारे रत्याकर्पटविरचितकन्त पुण्या पुण्यविवर्जितपन्त नौगयोगनियोजितचिन्त तदपि किमान् देव कस्त्वं कोऽहं कुत आयात कामे जननी को मे माता इति परिभावय सर्वमसारं त्यक्त्वा स्वप्नविचारं त्वयि मयि चान्यं मयिको विष्णु व्यर्थं कुप्यसि मय्यसहिष्णु सर्वस्मिन्नपि पश्यमानं सर्वत्रोत्सृज भेदज्ञानं शत्रौ मित्रे पुत्रे बन्धौ मा कुरु यत्नं विग्रहसन्धौ भव समचित्त सर्वत्र त्वं वाञ्छस्य चिराद्यदि विष्णो त्वं कामं क्रोधं लोभं मोहं त्यक्त्वात्मानं परमय कोऽहम् आत्मज्ञानविहीन मूढा ते पच्यन्ते नरकनिगूढा. We shall stop here. Time up for Arati. So, offering our salutations to Adi Shankaracharya and his disciples, we seek his blessings for higher knowledge, for higher realization in this very life. Next Sunday onwards, we shall start a new subject of Adi Shankaracharya's literature. We start with Atma Bodha. Next Sunday, Atma Bodha. Telugu book is there in the bookstall. Those who want a text to follow can read that. English stock is not there, but you can download from the internet. Just type Atma Bodha by Nikhilananda. You will get a PDF. You can download it and bring for the class. So it's a very interesting text, first of its kind, and we go into Vedanta treatise. Okay, next Sunday. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.